Hey everyone, welcome to the Clint Wohler Show. Some of the topics we'll be discussing today is military service. So if you have any questions about the military service, sorry, I have a nicotine thing in, so if you see something in my mouth, that's what that is. I'm wearing a Marine shirt, but I never served in the Marines. My brother was a Marine for years. So we went to hit the base, and they have all this stuff you can buy, and so I bought a couple. I was never in the Marines or military at all, but I was a sheriff's deputy for 6 years. So I served in that way. I did not serve in the armed forces. So selective service we're talking about. So I'm obviously a little bit older. I'm 34 years old. I had to register when I was 18. So what you do is you basically just fill out a form. I believe it was online. I don't think it was in paper even. I think it was just online. You go in and do that. So here's Selective Service System. This is the sss.gov website. Benefits and penalties of registration is the goal. Here's what they try to sugarcoat it to get you, excited or whatever. Selective Service mission is to register virtually all men residing in the United States. If a draft is ever needed, the process must be fair, and that fairness depends on having all eligible men register. In the event of a draft, for every man who fails to register, another man would be required to take his place in service of this country. So they're just basically saying if you don't serve, someone else is going to have to serve, so they're making you feel bad about it. So there are penalties. There's also eligibility. I believe you must be 18 years of age. Basically, if you do not register for the selective service, you will be ineligible for certain jobs in the federal government. Also, it says penalties and failure to register. There's jail time possibly. It requires the registration of the selective service. Failure to register is a felony punishable by a fine of $250,000 and or 5 years imprisonment. Also, a person who knowingly counsels, aids, or abets another to fail to comply with the registration requirement is subject to the same penalties. So you can't tell people don't sign up, don't be involved with that. So you have to sign up. And so what they're doing now, and there's stuff being passed in Congress and whatnot. That's now you won't even have to go in and go online and register. They'll just register you right off the bat. So in a way, it's going to be easier. I mean, we're all required to anyway by law. Every man that turns the age of 18, I think you have 30 days within that time frame from your 18th birthday to go get registered online. I think they even send you mail. I mean, it's not that difficult to do, but with our lives as it is, we're so dang busy. I mean, it's ridiculous. So it's nice in a way. It's nice that they force you to, because they're forcing you to anyway. They're just making it seem like it's voluntary, like you're sitting there writing it out. It's the same thing. I mean, you're going to jail or prison or whatever if you don't register. So they don't mess around. You're going to have to register anyway. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice that they're doing this just to get it all over with. And women serving in the military is required. Possibility in some bills that they're looking at in the government, in Congress right now, to force women to also be drafted, to also sign up for selective service if there is a draft. So that'll be fun. Makes lots of sense. Not so much. So anyway, we'll be talking about that. But if you have any more questions, just let me know.